Hello everyone, I am Golden Ashni. I am here to present application examples in ad hoc and wireless sensor networks. On completion of this video, students will be able to explain what are the applications examples in ad hoc wireless networks. So the claim of wireless sensor network proponents is that this technological vision will facilitate many existing application areas and bring into existence entirely new ones. So this claim depends on many factors, but a couple of the envisioned application scenarios shall be highlighted. So apart from the need to build cheap and simple to program and network potentially long lasting sensor nodes, a crucial and primary ingredient for developing actual application in the actual sensing and actuating facilities with which a sensor node can be endowed. So for many physical parameters, appropriate sensor technology exists that can be integrated in a node of a WSN. Some of the few popular ones are temperature, humidity, visual and infrared light, acoustic vibration, and for detecting seismic disturbances, pressure chemical sensors for gases of different types or judge soil composition, then mechanical stress, magnetic sensors to detect passing vehicles, potentially even radar. So, but even more sophisticated sensing capabilities are conceivable. For example, toys in a kindergarten might have tactile or motion sensors for or may be able to determine their own speed or location. Actuator controlled by a node of a wireless sensor network are perhaps not quite as multifaceted. So typically they control a mechanical device like a servo drive, or they might switch some electrical appliance by means of an electrical relay like a lamp and bullhorn or simple devices. So firefighters equipped with this personal digital assistant. Similar scenarios are possible for the control of accidents in chemical factories. Next, environmental control of and biodiversity mapping. So WSN can be used to control the environment, for example with respect to chemical pollutants. So a possible applications is garbage dump sites. Another example is the surveillance of the marine ground floor. An understanding of its erosion processes is important for the construction of offshore wind farms. So, closely related to the environmental control is the use of WSNs to gain and understand of the number of plant and animal species that live in a given habitat. Biodiversity mapping. So, the main advantages of WSN here are a long-term, unattended, wire-free operation of sensors close to the object that have to be observed. Since sensors can be made small enough to unobtrusive, so they only negligible disturb the observed animals and plants. Often, large number of sensor is required with rather high requirements regarding lifetime. Then intelligent buildings. So building waste vast amount of energy by inefficient humidity, ventilation, air conditioning usage. Then a better real-time high-resolution monitoring of temperature, airflow, humidity, and other physical parameters in a building by means of a WSN can considerably increase the comfort level in inhabitants and reduce the energy consumption. That means potential saving of 2 quadrillion British thermal units in the US alone have been speculated. Then improve energy efficiency as well as improved or some goals of intelligent buildings. for which currently wired systems like BAC net, Lawnworks, and or KNX are under development or are already deployed. So these standards are include the development of wireless components or have already incorporated them in the standard. So in addition, such sensor nodes can be used to monitor mechanical strength levels for buildings in seismically active zones. So, by measuring mechanical parameters like the bending load of girders, it is possible to quickly ascertain via a WSN whether it is still safe to enter a given building after a earthquake or whether the building is on the brink of collapse, a considerable advantage for rescue personnel. So similar systems can be applied to bridges. So other types of sensors might be geared towards detecting people enclosed in a collapsed building and communicating such information to a rescue team. Then facility management. So in the management of facilities larger than a single building. So WSN also have a wide range of possible applications. A simple example include keyless entry applications where people wear badges that allow our WSN to check which person is allowed to enter which areas of a larger company site. So these examples can be extended to the detection of intruders. For example, for a vehicle that passes street outside of normal business hours. Then wide area WSN could track such a vehicle positions and alert security personnel. These applications are many with corresponding military applications. Along another line is WSN could be used in a chemical plant to scan for leaking chemicals. So these applications combine challenging requirements as the required number of sensors can be large. So they have to collaborate in tracking examples and they should be able to operate long time on batteries. Thank you. Thanks for listening.